So we had a really big storm last night, and I step outside and I see my insulations falling off the roof. It looks pretty good over here though. It's still up, looking flat in the front, so I'm gonna crawl up and see how it looks. So from up top you can see, it's doing pretty good. This one over here is completely on. Looks like there's been a little bit of wear, probably from the sun. So that's kind of interesting. It looks like you can kind of see the Velcro's peeling off, but the adhesive actually stayed on the roof, and the Velcro actually broke away from the adhesive. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, otherwise it's still a pretty good job. It's still up there pretty flat. If I wanted, I could probably pull this back up and lay it out. Yeah, see, that's interesting. So it's had a little bit of sun wear on the reflectix material. So this was not the first storm that this stuff has survived. It's absolutely survived some pretty crazy storms so far, but last night was really bad. The whole RV felt like I was sailing in the high seas. So it was pretty wild last night. So, and for it to only take about, I don't know, like a third, I think that's pretty good. Anyway, but I did not expect to see the wear, like that sun. I'm guessing that's from like sun wear. Or maybe the rain gets on it and then it I don't know. The rain gets on it and then the sun, and it just kind of peels up some of the silver reflectix. Otherwise, it's doing pretty good though. So I removed the reflectix for the winter, and you can see a lot of the Velcro totally came off, and then some of the Velcro actually stayed. And for the ones, this one was on pretty well except that corner, but some of them, they were peeling off partially, and instead of peeling it off of the roof, I kept them. Like this one's it was peeling off quite a bit, but I kept it there because I didn't want to possibly put a bubble in the roofing membrane, because this is kind of just a sheet that lays on the roof. So if you pull too hard, it could actually make a bubble in that or even tear it. Whether I will use I'll use this again for the next summer, I'm not sure yet, because I actually have some plans for something else up here, and you'll have to stay tuned for that. One thing I did note, there's one I actually never removed, but if I do put it up again, I definitely won't put it near the air conditioning, because you can see a lot of the condensation came down and water would hang out here, and that's a little scary. I don't want water hanging out on the roof ever. You can see this one was affected by water. It's kind of gummy. This one I could probably peel off. But this is the only one that's like that because it had the condensation from the AC going over it. So yeah, definitely if I do this again, or if you do this, don't put the reflectix around the AC area. And you can see trapped a little bit of dirt. The roof is a little dirty. So probably need to just come up here and clean the roof. I'm gonna keep I'll keep these on until, you know, maybe the sun will help cook them off. But otherwise it's kind of not really doing anything anyway. So it could be fine. I'll let it hang out there if it stays. These things might cook off, so we'll see what happens with those. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got some inspiration. And till next time, keep it simple.